Hi everybody. This week I thought I would do a quick Empties video. These are just products that I finished from the month of June to the month of October. And I'll give you my thoughts and my thinking as far as if I'm going to be repurchasing these items or not. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's dive in. I'm going to be going through these in routine order, starting with cleansers. Beginning with the Inkey List Salicylic Acid Cleanser. This cleanser I've really been enjoying, and I'm kind of sad to see it go, especially on mornings that I know I'm going to be shaving. Inkey List does a great job with this formula. I think the CeraVe is a little bit easier to find, so I'm using that at the moment, but I'm not going to forget about the Inkey List, and I will be repurchasing eventually. And the other cleanser that I finished in the last couple months is the Roche-Posay. This is the Toleriane Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. This one I really liked. It does not foam. It's a non-foaming cleanser, and it's extremely gentle on the skin. It's very good also if you have sensitive skin. My fiance loves it. He has quite sensitive skin. He can't use a lot of cleansers that I say, hey, try this. But this one he can use, and he loves it, and I will continue to be repurchasing this. Moving on to masks, I thought why not put masks here since I usually do it right after I cleanse. This is the Onekind Pore-fectionist Refining Facial. It's a pink clay, has kaolin clay, also has AHA and BHA in it. And I enjoy this. I enjoy the clay masks. A lot of people say that they find it drying. I don't find it drying at all. I think it's nice to have it like, you can feel it like hardening, and I enjoy a clay mask every once in a while. And I already have repurchased this actually, and I'm working on another tube. After I finished this one, I had one in my backups. Moving on to toners, I've only finished 2, getting close to finishing a few more, but only 2 are completely empty. We'll start off with the Dear Klair's. This is their Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. They do have a scented version which includes essential oils, but this one is unscented. I really enjoy this this toner. It's thicker than water, and I like that in a toner. It does a great job of just hydrating and giving your skin like that extra boost after you cleanse. And I just repurchased this. Actually, I just got it from Ulta. Ulta just started carrying a few products from Dear Klair's, and I was able to use my $15 off of 50 coupon to buy a few Dear Klair's products. So I've already repurchased this, and I don't think I ever want to completely be without it. So it's a really nice toner, and I love my toners. And the other toner that I completely finished, this is actually an essence, the Snail B High Content Essence. This one I like my Snail Mucin from CosRx, but I like the one from Benton because in addition to Snail Mucin, it also has bee venom and some other extracts that they put in here. It's a nice formula. I think it doesn't last quite as long as I would like it to. This is my second bottle that I've gone through in the last year, and it's nice. The next time I put in an order from Korea, I'll probably get some more of this. Moving on to serums, this is the CeraVe Vitamin C serum. It's fairly inexpensive. You can get it at anywhere, any drugstore, any big box store. I think it's a nice formula. In fact, I have repurchased this already. I'm going to be coming up with a vitamin C video in the next few weeks where I'm testing various vitamin C formulas. Its only drawback is this kind of foil tube that it comes in. Tends to, after repeated squeezing, get these little holes on the side, and then oxygen can get in, and then that's what makes vitamin C unstable. So I wish it came in a slightly different container, but it's a nice source of vitamin C. But like I said, I did repurchase it, and you'll hear more of my thoughts in the vitamin C video that is soon to come. And the other vitamin C serum that I finished is the Onekind. This is their Glow Getter CE serum with ferulic acid and hyaluronic acid. So it has a nice compilation of vitamin C, vitamin E, and ferulic acid. Whenever I see ferulic acid in a vitamin C serum, I think of SkinCeuticals, which kind of pioneered that. And ferulic acid, from what I've read, helps stabilize and keep vitamin C more stable and more effective longer. So it's a nice formula. It does smell a little bit odd. They made it match their face oil as far as like the, I think it's carrot seed oil that is in the face oil, and it must also be in this too because it smells like the same. I could do without that. When I'm getting a vitamin C, I just want the vitamin C. I don't really care if it smells wonderful. Most vitamin C serums don't smell wonderful, so the inclusion of the essential oil I could do without. But other than that, it's a nice and appears to be a stable form of vitamin C. Next is the Algenist. This is their Genius Liquid Collagen Serum, and it's so expensive. I wish you could get all the little bubbles that cling to the side out, because it's just, this was a major splurge when I bought it. I bought it on some sort of a sale, and even then it was just like, no, I really want this. But I've seen a lot of people talk about it on Instagram, and I thought, sure, I'll give it a try. It's just very expensive, so it won't be a repurchase for me. It feels kind of like, I don't know, fatty, for lack of a better term. As you're applying it, it kind of like, bloop, bloop, bloop. You can just feel it going into your skin. The research says, you know, collagen is too large of a molecule to penetrate the skin barrier, yada, 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 but Algenist says that they have a way to make it effective. So I tried it. Did I notice a huge change? No. They do include fragrance, which, you know, I could do without. And staying with the luxury price point, it is the Lancome Advanced Genifique Serum. I've just finished this all up because I knew it had been about a year since I had opened it, and I wanted to just use it all up. Again, it was a purchase because it was on sale, and I thought, hey, Lancome, that's kind of bougie. Denatured alcohol is fairly high up in the ingredients list, and I found that out actually from Hiram when he did a critique of my routine. And yeah, it's just something I won't be repurchasing. I got it because, one, it was on sale, and two, it has Saccharomyces ferment in it that's helpful for the microbiome, but it won't be a repurchase for me. And along those same lines of luxury price points, this is the Exuviance Wrinkle Smooth Topical Peptide, and it's designed to be placed on this forehead line that, as you can see, is still there. So it didn't get rid of it, and it is very expensive, so this won't be a repurchase for me. It's a very small tube. It goes fairly quickly, and it doesn't appear to be effective because that dynamic facial line is still as prominent as ever. And moving into the slightly more affordable realm, this is the Indeed Labs Collagen Booster. So if you're in that age bracket of 30s and 40s and you're noticing a reduction in the springy texture of your skin, that's probably collagen. So that's why I got this, and that's why I also got this. This does not have actual collagen in it, but it claims to have peptides and things that will help your skin produce more collagen. It's a maybe when it comes to repurchasing. I like Indeed Labs. I like some of the stuff that they have in their line, but I'm not sure if I need to continue stocking up on this to always have one. And the last serum that I have is the Inkey List Niacinamide Serum. I found that a lot of my products already have niacinamide in them, so there's not really a need to have an extra serum because I'm getting niacinamide in my toner, in my moisturizer. You know, the need for an extra niacinamide serum I think is past because a lot of companies have gotten on the niacinamide bandwagon and they put it in their products anyway. So, and then I have a few balms. These are slightly thicker than normal serums. Balms that I use just before a moisturizer. So this is the Indeed Labs 10 Balm. It's been a holy grail for me on shaving days. I apply it after shaving as like an aftershave cream. It does such a good job of calming the redness and the irritation from shaving. And I already have repurchased this one. And I think this is like my third tube so far that I've gone through. And I don't think I want to be without a 10 Balm. It works well for my skin, especially on those irritated shaving days. And the other balm I found just works just as well as the 10 Balm. This is the Rovectin Cica Care Balm. So it has Centella asiatica in it, and it's so pleasant to use. The texture is so smooth. It's just a joy. I'm sad that this is just a little sample size because I wish I had a bigger tube. And the next time I put in an order from Korea, this will be on the list because it is very enjoyable to use and very effective at calming redness and irritation. All right, are you ready for moisturizers? This is the Krave Oat So Simple Water Cream, and I finished this one. Actually, my fiance, I think, is probably the one that finished this one. He likes it too. Again, he can't use a lot of products, and this is one of the products that he can use that doesn't bother his skin. And I enjoy it too. The oat is a very calming, soothing ingredient, and it's great, especially for when your skin is feeling kind of hot, just because, you know, we just got through a hot summer, and on an evening that my skin just felt kind of warm to the touch, like a nice Oat So Simple cream was just what the doctor ordered. So I already have repurchased this, and it's one of those products that I don't think I ever want to not have. It's a great one, Oat So Simple. And speaking of great products, this is the I'm From Mugwort Cream, and this was, I remember when I first opened my first jar of mugwort cream. I think this is the second or third that I finished. Because of the smell, I was like, oh, I'm not so sure. And now I like it. I enjoy the smell of mugwort now. It's weird. Because now I associate it with how my skin just loves it. And yeah, it's wonderful. I have a whole video dedicated just to mugwort. And it's good stuff. Again, next time I have a Korea order, it's going to be on that list because it's fantastic. The I'm From Mugwort Cream. The next one is from Indie Labs. This is Hyaluron Moisture Jelly. They have a serum, a hyaluron serum, and then they have a jelly, which is more like a moisturizer that has just a lot of hyaluronic acid, different forms of hyaluronic acid in it. It was good for like a morning moisturizer over the summer. I don't see myself repurchasing it in the near future, but it was nice while I had it. It has this little pump thing, which, I don't know, I don't enjoy the pump as much as just a normal, like, here's your moisturizer in a jar. But, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I think I'll be trying other products, and I won't probably get around to repurchasing this one. And the last moisturizer is the Murad. This is their nutrient-charged water gel. This one I really enjoyed. I was kind of sad when this ran out, because this, well, first of all, it was expensive, and even at 50% off, it was on one of the Ulta deals. It was still like, okay, yeah, I'm going to try it. But it was nice. That's the thing about Murad, and I made a whole video dedicated to Murad, kind of talking about this. They make very nice products. I think they're just all overpriced for what you get. I think it does a really good job of keeping your skin hydrated, locking in the hydration with an occlusive property, and just leaving your skin feeling like plump and like, wow, my skin looks great. It's just too much. You know, you can get a moisturizer for like 20 bucks. Why would you pay 50? Moving on to sunscreens. I finished the last of the Krave Beauty Beach Shield, which is now discontinued, so that was a sad day when I ran out of this, because it was a really nice sunscreen. It's too bad. I hope Krave makes another one with a more accurate SPF rating. The Biore UV Watery Essence, I bought a 3-pack of these, and I finished all 3 in the last couple months over the summer. And yeah, it's good. I did a sunscreen video if you want to hear more on my thoughts. I will be repurchasing it, probably not until next summer, because it is so lightweight. I think it works great as a summer sunscreen, but for like an all year round fall and winter, I like to have something with a little bit more locking in hydration feel. Another sunscreen that I finished, boy, it's kind of widened out, you can't really tell. That's the Misha Essence Sun SPF 45 Plus. Probably my favorite sunscreen of the summer. It's just a really pleasant formula. It smells nice, it feels nice. It makes it so you don't feel like you're wearing sunscreen when you have it on, and this will definitely also be a repurchase. And another sunscreen that I finished, this is technically a moisturizer with SPF. It's an anti-aging moisturizer broad spectrum SPF 30. I used it as a sunscreen, though. I always had a moisturizer on before applying it. Just a really nice formula. It's the only sunscreen with avobenzone that doesn't irritate my eyes, and I don't know why. It's really, really nice. It absorbs extremely well. It doesn't leave like a greasy I have sunscreen on finish. And I was sad when I finished it because this was like I'm going to be mostly inside sunscreen, that I just, need a sunscreen for the day, even though I'm going to spend my day inside sunscreen. And it worked really well for that. And the last sunscreen is the Rovectin Skin Essentials Aqua Soothing UV Protector SPF 50. This is just a sample tube, so it didn't take me long to finish. And the white cast is just, it's a no-go for me, so this will not be a repurchase, unfortunately. I like a lot of what Rovectin has come up with. I'm just not a fan of this formula of sunscreen, just because the white cast it's just too much, And then I have 2 overnight masks I thought I would include in this video. This is the Indeed Labs Insarcadian Night Mask, and I actually did repurchase this. It comes in a fairly small tube. It's 50 mils, and it's just nice if you have a night where you want a little extra moisturizer and hydration overnight. It works really well for that. I don't use it as my only moisturizer. I usually use it as a night mask, so I have a moisturizer I'll put on, and then just before bed I'll put this on, and it's good. And the last product for this video is the Peach and Lily Overnight Star Sleeping Mask. And for this one, I don't think I'll be repurchasing. Peach and Lily seems to have been slowly like creeping up their price points. Don't think I don't notice. I notice. When it used to be 30 and now it's 32, I notice. But anyway, I finished it because, I enjoyed using it. I just wish it wasn't so waxy. It's like a candle, and there's a little bit left around the rim of the jar. You can kind of like tell it's just like got a wax consistency. It's very waxy. Does that do a great job of, keeping everything in? Yes, absolutely. For occlusion, this texture works really, really well. And that is it. What do you think? Leave your comments below if you've tried any of these products, and if you have an opinion, or maybe products that you think I should be trying in my next purchases. Drop them in the comments. That's what they're there for. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at 43yearold Skinfluencer. And I'll see you next time.